Alright guys, welcome back. We're now on episode 3 of the Call of Duty perks for Call of Duty Ghost, and now we're going to talk about the stealth perk category. This is the third category, and this is kind of the one I'm the least excited about, because I'm always a little intimidated by stealth perks, because they've messed up so badly in the past. But with me, of course, is Brian.
What is up, guys?
And we're going to be talking about these perks and kind of breaking them down for you all so you have an edge before the game actually comes out. So why don't you take it away, Brian?
Alright, so like Ted said, we're talking about stealth perks now, and I will get started with the first one, which is Takedown. It's equivalent for 1 point, and this is the most interesting one out of all of them that we haven't really seen in a Call of Duty before. So basically what it says in the description is, take out enemies silently without revealing their location. Normally, downed players should show a skull above their body that their teammates can see, but this perk disables that for enemies that you take out. So basically what it's explaining is any enemy you kill, their teammates won't see their skull over their dead body, so they won't know that you killed them, basically.
Yeah, and I think this is really important because I know that when I'm playing Call of Duty, if I see a skull and I hear like some silenced gunshots, I know there's an enemy over there. So it's really beneficial if you're being stealthy, trying to be like a ninja, like get in the enemy team spawn and kill everyone before they know you're there. This is a really important perk because if they have the little skull and crossbones after they die, I'm going to know that you're there, that you just killed them. It just kind of makes sense. So this is really important to me to have total stealth.
Exactly, and honestly, in my opinion, I think Blind Eye and Takedown should trade points, because I think Takedown's a little bit more of a powerful perk, I guess you would say.
True, and that leads us right into Blind Eye, actually. Blind Eye is the second perk here in this category, and it says, enemy air support and sentry kill streaks cannot see or detect you. It also makes you immune to Oracle systems. And it's pretty self-explanatory. The sentry can't see you and the air support can't see you. That makes sense, but the Oracle system, I'm not really sure what this is, and I've looked it up. I couldn't find any information on it, though.
So I actually have some information on it. I read it in the forums, and basically it's like the recon drone from Modern Warfare 3. It flies around and spots people, basically. I don't think it blinds you, though, when it picks you, but it shows whoever's team has that up, it shows where you are in your direction, like recon.
Okay, interesting. See, I hated the recon drone in Modern Warfare 3. I couldn't stand it. So,
I absolutely hated it as well.
So if this is anything similar, I will make damn sure to put on a Blind Eye, because I could not stand that little thing running around my head the whole time. That was aggravating.
If that is true, Blind Eye will definitely be in my Specialist 3 perks. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can't. I will probably never run anything but the Specialist kill streaks. Because all these perks, I mean, there's so many perks. This is literally absurd.
Definitely.
So interesting.
So now we're on to Off the Grid, which is equivalent for 2 points, and in the description it says, enemy SATCOM kill streaks and motion detectors like the ping perk won't show you on the enemy radar. So it's basically like Assassin from Modern Warfare 3 or Ghost from Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2.
Yeah, and I really like what they're doing here by splitting these all up. Ghost in the original Black Ops was everything combined. It was just so powerful. It made the game very slow-paced. With the way they're doing it here, they're splitting it up so you're either going to be stealthy toward UAVs, or the SATCOMs, or you're going to have Blind Eye so you aren't detected by air support. It's splitting it up in a way that I really, really like here, and I think that's a really important feature of this game.
Exactly, and like you said, I really like that it's not one big powerful perk like Black Ops 1 had Ghost. Yeah. That was absolutely insane. It slowed down the pace of the game, like you said.
Yes, and I'm glad they're split up. Let's move on, though, to the next perk, which is Dead Silence. And this one's been around since Call of Duty 4. It just makes you walk and sprint and jump much quieter. This is going to be interesting to see how the sound and how sound whoring really affects Call of Duty Ghost, because sometimes it's really apparent when there's footprints all around you, like Modern Warfare 2, and sometimes it's not very apparent, kind of like in Black Ops. So this is going to be interesting to see how much this is actually going to affect the gameplay.
Definitely. So now we have Cold Blooded, which is the last perk in this tier, and it's equivalent again for 2 points. The description goes on to read, prevents the red name and crosshair from appearing above you if an enemy targets you. So basically, if an enemy's aiming down their sights with a reflex sight or a sniper scope, it's not going to show your name above you and that it's red. So it might fool some people on the enemy team that thinking you're one of their teammates.
This is also really important for like new beginner players. Beginner players don't really notice enemies unless they have the red font above their name. I know when I was first beginning, I could never differentiate between my teammates and the enemies, except for that they had red font over their heads. So I think this is a big one if you're playing a bunch of idiots in the lobby, or like really low-ranked players. This is going to be really important because a lot of times people just don't realize that you're an enemy unless you have that red font over your head. So it kind of fools the bad players, or if you're trying to be really super stealthy, like hide in a bush somewhere in a ghillie suit, this could help as well. But it's not going to fool anyone that's played Call of Duty for more than a few months. At least I don't think it will.
Right, exactly.
So that's the end of the stealth perks. It's their 5 options. Next, we're going to talk about awareness. That'll be in the next video posted tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, and be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We post these videos every single day for y'all guys. And that's it. Thank you, Brian, so much for joining me.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you guys in the